Okay, I know this is not something I normally do, but hey, howdy, hello, how are you? A lot of stuff happened in the past day or so. A lot of releases, a lot of news, um, and a lot of it's stuff I care about, kind of. So I kind of wanted to do this live and just kind of get it out there. I have not watched any of these trailers yet. The two I'm talking about, Guardians or Indiana Jones. So this will be my first reaction things on here, I guess. And then we really have to break down some of this Splash Mountain stuff. The date's been confirmed, the final ride date, and it's a sad day, especially for me. It was one of my dad's favorite rides. So we're gonna start off with the trailers, some fun stuff, and then get into the sad. So I have queued up the Indy 5 trailer, which, like I said, I haven't watched it yet. The bowler hat's on, closest thing I've had to a to Indy fedora with me. But like I said, haven't watched it yet, so we're gonna start this up and see how it is. I hope it's okay.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps not.
All right, I'm happy. Sala's there. Sala! Sorry.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life, I've seen things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back!
Okay. He saw everyone die by a magical casket. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk about this for a second. One thing I love seeing Sala. He was a missing element from Crystal Skull. Even I know everyone doesn't like Crystal Skull, but he was a missing element from it. Things I enjoyed about this trailer: not much Phoebe Waller-Bridge. That's the first thing I enjoyed. Not much of her in here. I want to say hi. What's up, Carrie? How you doing, man? And Wagenstein. Wagenstein. I never know if I say your name right. But so that was the music. I actually like the slowed down and the heavier bass, like a deeper cornet maybe or something. But so the music I didn't mind. The de-aging I actually thought was pretty good on right here. So that de-aging right there, I think that's actually pretty good. Much better than Luke, I think. And I think what it is the eyes. The eyes seem a little bit more appropriate. Now, obviously, it does look a little flat. There's a little bit of flatness to it, but I gotta admit that's really much better than what we've seen so far in terms of de-aging. And I think they have two different age. It looks like they might have two different age models. Because where is it? On the train. Where is that scene on the train? I think it's around the same part here. You see him young here, which is that a callback to Last Crusade? It's like, is that I think that's in the fireplace. And it's the two chairs. Right? Like, that's definitely a callback there. Did they go back to the Last Crusade? Now I'm curious. Hey, what's up, the Beampad? How you doing? We're doing a little first, I guess, a live trailer reaction breakdown. It's theme park related, uh, because Indiana Jones is represented in all of Disney theme parks. I'm pretty sure, with the stunt show in Disney World, the awesome ride in Disneyland, and the Mine Train coaster in Disneyland Paris. And Guardians has the new ride they opened up in California as well over here in Disney World. But it looks exactly like the scene. The fireplace is back there, the chair design, the outfit, the uniform. Like, are they really redoing part of The Last Crusade? I don't. Oh, that worries me. It's definitely not reclaimed. It's not footage from that time because we didn't get that camera angle. I'm sorry. It's gonna be like a weird little EFAP going on here because I'm gonna be looking at these. I want to see the other scene of him younger. Let me scrub ahead a little bit because we have one more scene of him younger there. That is a different age, so that is not Last Crusade's Harrison Ford, right? That looks to be about maybe 15 years older. What's up, Theme Park Casual? How you doing? So I think, yeah, I'm thinking about 15 years older, like right before the time of the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. I'm thinking, like, he looks older than we saw him in Last Crusade. It's definitely that. I want to say this is post, might be World War II time frame, like post World War II. Like, I can't tell, but the age does look different. It's not old Indy, so I'm very curious on what dynamics and what age range, like what, because the leaks say there's supposed to be one young Indiana Jones. That is not the same look as the one we saw earlier, which was definitely a callback. There's no way it's not a callback to Last Crusade. Like, everything about that scene screams Last Crusade to me. I just don't see. So we might be dealing with, I don't know. I've read some of the leaks, but we might be dealing with two. How many Harrison Fords are we gonna get in this? It's gonna be like No Way Home. We're gonna have 4 Harrison Fords going around. I've not seen all of Doomcock's rumors. So to be fair, I don't go too far into rumor mills on movies because sometimes your hopes get up and they go down, and sometimes I just rather go into them. But I did see some of the script leaks because they went all over Twitter and stuff. This definitely looks like there's going to be time travel in it. Theme park. It definitely looks like there's going to, because why else would you have something called the Dial of Destiny? Like, that just seems like a time travel MacGuffin. But I will say, I'm going to say it, both of these de-agings look really good. Like, they spent time on both of these because this is if this is not it could be unused Last Crusade footage. I'm going to take that. It could be just from the layout of the room, it just looks like it could be. But the next scene with him looking young, where is it? Right here. That is definitely a different age. So I think the de-aging that they're doing and whatever stand-in model they have for Harrison Ford, because I don't think they're doing what they did with The Irishman. I think there's definitely a stand-in model similar to Luke in Mandalorian. So whoever the stand-in model is, maybe it's close enough in stature and facial appearance. And they had time. They had time to do this de-aging on Harrison. It looks good. I'm not going to say that the de-aging doesn't look good. So I'm going to say that. You had. Oh, I didn't see it drop. My notifications are off right now. I'm sorry. Oh. I watch all your other videos. I like the character. Now I'm getting sad. All right. Changing subjects. I'm done with the positives. Like I said, the one positive I did have is there wasn't much Phoebe Waller-Bridge in here. at least dialogue wise. I feel like that could be a bait and, obviously a possible bait and switch. Even like here, he looks old. There's no way to say he doesn't look old, but he doesn't look as tired as in the Crystal Skull. Also, I'm trying to figure out what okay, so that's CG right there. Him on the horse right there, that's definitely CGI. A face replace. It looks like not a good one. I don't watch a lot of rumor videos. I'm sorry. I watch almost all of your other videos. I'm sorry. Yeah, this CGI face replace here, the head replace for the stunt double, looks. Yeah, they were back then. The CGI face replace does not look good. The action scene itself looks like it could be fun. It looks like it's a ticker tape parade. I don't know who's in the car. It's hard to make out who exactly is in the car chasing them. I know this must be one of the bad guys because he has the little mustache, and he's blonde, so I guess that means he's one of the bad guys. I guess post World War II, like after victory, looks like. I'm curious. So I'm curious what mythology this is all going to be based around, because it looks like we have a Greco-Roman style statue that Phoebe is prying the rock, which again is like a weird callback to Raiders with the rolling boulder. You're seeing some like, hey, kind of remember this type of things going on in parts of this trailer. There's a scene I want to focus on, and I'm trying to find it, where we have a person. All right, please tell me this is not them like giving a callback to Star Wars or something. Doesn't this look like they're trying to like, hey, look, it's kind of like the Millennium Falcon. I know it's not. It probably is a B-2, some type of bomber, like a World War II style bomber. But like the whole shot composure makes me think Star Wars. If Indy's flying something in here that looks like the Millennium, you know what I mean? Like it just looks weird. But where is the scene? There's a scene here. Something's going on underwater here, and I can't pause really well. Come on. There we go. No. So someone drowning. That's the best I can freeze frame it on. There's definitely someone drowning. I can't tell if that's young Indy or Banderas, maybe. It's just such a quick scene, but it caught my eye a couple of times. It's lit in a way to catch your eye, to catch your attention. Wouldn't that be better to be hashtag Kennedy kills franchises? Just wondering. What's up, R2? How you doing? So yeah, this is definitely it just caught my eye in the trailer. It's the only thing that had like the yellow color in it. Like, so same with the explosion here, like aesthetically caught my eye. I just don't know who it is. I will. Interesting. And the seeing the subway cars, seeing Indy in different elements, I kind of like. This
I'm her godfather.
This scene is where I was like, this scene right here is where I was like, okay, I would have been better if they didn't have the line, because yeah, I agree the beam pad. I like Harrison saying she's my goddaughter. I like that. Okay. Her attitude, like they're trying to make her act like Marion, right? And Marion isn't like related. Like Brody, it's Brody's kid, right? Like that's Brody's god kid or whatever, like his granddaughter. she shouldn't act like Marion Waverwood. She should be her own character. And that dialogue concept, like the way she's talking, the look she has, the hairstyle even is like trying to bring a little bit of Marion into it a little bit, and I don't like that. Like, make her own character if you're going to try and bring it in, and don't make her... Now, this part, in general, the whole whip crack at the end... I will admit I laughed at that. Well, yeah, it's Lucasfilm. That's a given. I like that scene. I don't care if it's corny. It makes me think of like an indie movement. Look, this franchise is going to be done for me after this. If I'm going to go see it in theaters because I love Indiana Jones. Shoot, I have a fertility idol. Like, I have one. I like Indiana Jones. It was one of the characters that like informed my childhood. So I'm gonna go see it, even if it means the death of the character. Also, it's like the last movie John Williams is doing, I think, right? So it's the last time we'll get to see John Williams score. There are things in here that I didn't hate. There are things in here that I did hate. They were very smart by limiting how much Phoebe was speaking in the trailer, I think. So we're gonna go from Indy. My guess is this movie will not perform super great because Crystal Skull was left a bad taste on a lot of people's mouths, and it's been so long. Now, depending on how the other trailers perform, and depending on the box office, yeah, this is going to be his last movie. So I'm gonna hold. I don't have faith in it, but I'm gonna be slightly realistic about it. I guess completely like realistic. I want to see Indiana Jones doing Indiana Jones things one last time, even if it is going to end up whatever happens. I will just purge, or as soon as things go wrong, I will just leave the theater. Yeah, I haven't gone super much to the theaters lately, but I think this is going to be one that I will go see. So we're gonna change tunes. Right, because we did Indy, and this is three things we're talking about right now. First one was Indy, nice little reaction. So we're gonna change tunes quickly, and for that, I think I need a little change. So give me 1 second. Okay. I'm now ready to talk about Guardians. So, let's bring up that trailer. If I can see anything. Which I can. Kinda. I think. Yeah, this is weird, but okay. We got this. I can do it. All right. Share. And the stream. There we go. I'm slightly seeing. I cannot see chat well, but we're going to react to this now.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello, we come in peace. Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude? No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives. Pete.
I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. last time. Into the forever. That beautiful sky.
And we'll kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
All right. One thing, this is way too hot to talk in. All right. So, there goes my beard. Yes. So, all right. I agree with this, first of all, 100%. James Gunn does nail soundtracks. That is one thing he definitely does. All right. All right. That is a weird thing to wear. Trust me. I'm upset he didn't have it on during the trailer. All right. So first of all, this goes along with how much I love the holiday special. Like he has toned back the humor, at least from the trailer, a lot. There's some slight gags, but like when you look at this, like look at how Rocket is, like how his character has changed. Like look at how much his character has changed, and I love the fact they're giving Mantis a little bit more to do, like seeing Rocket like change is so interesting. And there's a scenes in here I'm very curious about, just like the other trailer, and it's based more about character than anything else. Where is it? There's a scene with Star-Lord where he is like here. Now, I don't think this is a torture scene. Yeah, I think the color palette being muted is definitely this is well, Gunn did help a lot before the whole Alan Horn and everything like that thing. I think they're trying to save someone here. Like that, the amount of sadness in his face. I don't think this is a torture thing. I don't think this is like the beyond the high evolutionary or the beyonder. I don't know if I think it's the high evolutionary in the film. I think this is them trying to save someone. This is like 100%. I think they're trying to save somebody, and I think when you look at there's a scene with Rocket lying down, like they're definitely showing concepts of like people might be like, you have Drax here wounded. They look like they're in another prison colony thing. That seems to be, I guess maybe we're going to get Gamora. This scene, that's definitely on Nowhere, because it's the same set design from the holiday special. I'm just wondering, like, it makes me think, because that's Quill they're holding, right? I can't see them putting
Lives.
I can't see them putting the end in there like that. And also, like, look at Rocket. He's just casually drinking a drink. Like, I'm wondering if this like me be seeing Quill passed out drunk because of Gamora. Like, that could be it. But everyone's got like a somber look, so I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think that Rocket would be just sit there sipping an iced tea or something like that if he was like injured, you know? Especially after we're seeing how Rocket was in Guardians of Volume 2, like showing that he does have those emotions and stuff like that in there. This is interesting too, because that looks like I don't think that's Nebula. But it's definitely Quill attacking someone. It might be the High Evolutionary. It's hard to tell. The ship design's cool. It makes me think of old school toys. So that's kind of a neat little extra thing. How are we feeling about the Groot redesign? I noticed it during the holiday special too. He's a little bit thicker, right? Like he's chunky. What do we all think about that? I'm not sure if I'm for it or against it yet. I think it's a cool change of pace. It just seems like it's. I guess it's a way for them to get a new toy, right? If Groot's different enough, they can have a new toy for him. But it just kind of looks like they tried to make sure that he didn't grow as narrow. Like his hands, his arms, everything's thicker. I was just noting that. Even the face, like the face is a wider face. So I saw that in the holiday special too. I think that's pretty cool change. They're celebrating something here. Nebula's happy, so I don't know what's going on, but they're happy on nowhere.
Into the forever.
It's like this scene here, like that emotion, that just makes me. So what do we think? He's in his 20s now. Like, is this the college version of Groot? I just like that emotion on his face. That I think that's someone dying. Like I think we're gonna lose somebody. I definitely think there's gonna be some characters lost. It's just the way they're showing Rocket and focusing on him makes me worried it's gonna be Rocket. Oh wait, so let's pause here. We got our first like new character besides. So what are we thinking of Adam Warlock here? This is the actor playing him. He's being played by Will Poulter. What do we think? How do we think he looks? He should have the Soul Stone technically in his forehead. So I don't know what they're putting in his forehead. It's kind of like Vision too. Like you got a new thing in there. The armor looks good. I think it's gonna be him talking, his speech. So like, Adam Warlock, you always think of him as someone like regal. So I think definitely the voice pattern and the speech will make the big difference for it. But I think the design's good. I like the color. It's muted gold. It's not the same gold that they had for Volume 2. So I think it's nice. We need to see what his power set is too. Okay, and again, this scene with Mantis is definitely in the same setup and scene as Star-Lord, I think. They're looking down at someone on a table. They're trying to fix someone. They're trying to heal someone. So I'm making my bet now. Rocket. I think Rocket's going. That's my guess. My bet there is that Rocket, especially when you look at the end scene of the trailer. I know it's a guess, but when you see Groot here now with like 8 arms all blasting, looking like Rocket, like he's looking like he's doing Rocket's own little thing. I think that is what happens. I think we might lose Rocket in this. That's be sad, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no.
Also, I think the joke at the end wasn't necessary, but hey, it's James Gunn. It's not bad. It's just, and I don't know if it went on a little too long, but they did tone back the humor, which I appreciated.
One stupid guy who no one loves.
Also, I'm wondering what the name of the ship is now that they're on. I don't know. I don't know the name of the ship. But to me, the CG looks great. I like the new design for Groot. I think he looks appropriate. I don't know why Drax is wearing clothes now, unless Dave Bautista just did not want to do the workout anymore to be Drax walking around shirtless. Hey, wait a minute. I just noticed that. Stallone's going to be in this? Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't know why you change. Like, Groot is an easy thing to keep going, and same with Rocket. Like, it's voice actors, to be honest. But it is what it is. Well, we will see. I don't know. I think Groot makes them too much money toy-wise for it to be Groot. Dave hates the Bonzi pipe, probably why he has more clothes on. That makes sense. Oh, you mean Drax? Gotcha. I don't know. I'm thinking that I think Rocket, storyline wise, makes sense, but Drax has no story anymore. Right? His story was supposed to be and go and kill Thanos. So I think Drax could also be one that works out. And that's why him and Mantis were basically the stars for that holiday special. Right? They were the ones that were focused on. So I think that's a possibility. Drax is a high possibility as someone that might not make it through this. If you're introducing new characters, there's a possibility of characters leaving, and they're introducing Warlock, Adam Warlock, and they're also introducing the Otter. I don't know the Otter's name. That is someone I do not know. I have to. I'm sorry. I do not know the name of that otter. Lila, a sapient otter and Rocket's soulmate. She's the heiress to the largest toy-making empire in Mayhem Minix. All right, so she's a toy maker. Interesting concept there. But so, what do we think? I think it's going to be the best Marvel film they probably have come out. I'm not going to just James Gunn has a way with him, so I think that's going to be completely in his wheelhouse to make something. I think he learned from Volume 2 and toned down the comedy, and I think that's going to make things a lot better. So, thoughts? That's pretty much it. I think I'm going to be a day one for that. Indy, I'm not sure about. Indy, I might do after a day or two. But Guardians Volume 3, yeah, that'll be a day one. So the final bit we have to talk about now, it's something sad. At least sad to me. I don't know if it's sad to everyone. But it's sad to me. And that's the fact that a beloved attraction that millions of families have probably gone on. And I'm going to be using Inside the Magic article because that's the one I found the easiest. Share screen. So bad things are happening here. And that is we have a closure date for Splash Mountain. Yes, we do. Splash Mountain is on borrowed time. And that borrowed time is about a month and a half left. So January, as the article, let me bring the article up. So January 24th. Where is it? As Scott Gustin of Twitter, who has pretty much been spot on for a lot of news, stated January 23rd, 2023 will be the final time you can ride Splash Mountain. Final time. And that's a big one, right? Like this ride has been around for a while. It just had its 30th anniversary. So it's a big pill to swallow. January 22nd is the last day for rides. Oh, okay. Guess Inside the Magic got the date wrong. Oh, so if it's closing on the 23rd, the 22nd will be the last day to ride. Makes sense. Makes sense. They're casual. I got emotional and just started not thinking. But that makes sense. Gonna have to make a park pass for January 22nd. Actually, I think I'm supposed to be there that week. Interesting. This is just like, oh, I'm buying Genie Plus that day. I'm buying Genie Plus that day for that line. I ain't waiting in that. This is going to be an interesting thing because the last time when like a beloved ride went was probably Mr. Toad. Now I know a lot of people love the movie ride, but like Mr. Toad was that ride that was the first time people were like, no. Like they were just like, no, we're going to chain ourselves. We're going to boycott, whatever. Splash Mountain it is a ride that most people love. I think all people love. And also, a lot of people have no clue what it's about. And I know we've talked about this before. I know I've talked about this before. But I have not seen a retheme where I think the ride has done better than the previous ride. I'll say Mickey and Minnie's is different. I don't think it's better than the movie ride, but I think it's different. I think Maelstrom's better than Frozen. I think the original Test Track's better than the overlay of Test Track. Soarin' might be better than Food Rocks. I'll give you that. I'll give you Soarin' might be better than Food Rocks. But when you look at what they did with Jungle Cruise, what they've done with Pirates, they really only changed one pivotal scene. But Jungle Cruise, the complete change to the whole ride. It's not the same thing anymore. It's a lot less realistic in some ways. But it also takes you out of that time period. And that was supposed to be adventure, the unknown. And I think that that's what's going to happen with here. I don't know how you're not going to have Dr. Facilier in there. So you're not going to get those songs. You're not going to get I Got Friends on the Other Side, which would make sense, at least for the drop. Like, that could make sense. Their rethemes have not gone perfectly. That's for sure. It's just something that didn't need to happen. I don't know. I don't know what I would have changed it with if I would have changed it. I don't know what it would have been. But just the reasoning behind it feels so artificial that makes it worse. And I think we all know that kind of. That this wasn't coming from a place of genuine, this would be a better thing. This was coming from a place of a great PR move. And that's why it's different. Like, Maelstrom to Frozen wasn't a PR move. It was a merch and popular property. Yeah, there was rumblings for it for a while. I think there was definitely rumblings theme park. I don't understand why you would change a ride that's popular. You know what I mean? Like, if the ride has wait time, the merch sold, what's the point of changing it? That's my curiosity. Because Splash Mountain always had an hour wait. Always. It always had a wait time. The merch sold. So that's where it's a little bit weird to me. Like, in the terms of park operations, if you want to change an attraction and add IP to it, take a ride that isn't bringing people in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take something that has no wait time. Maelstrom didn't really have a wait time. Frozen did. That was kind of the right move then. You know what I mean? You made an attraction that didn't have a wait time have a wait time, which means you made it slightly more popular. Splash Mountain's always been popular. There's no need to add popularity to it. So what's the reasoning? And there are other attractions in that park that could have used, first of all, Tomorrowland. We're getting Tron, but then you also have the wasted space of, if people like it, Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor. I think there could be a better attraction there. And then they just got rid of Stitch over there in Tomorrowland too. So why take an attraction that's functional, that's popular, and do something there instead of fixing areas that are just kind of empty? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's a poor move on my mistake thing, but it's happening. Can't do anything about it. I'll ride it once. I will ride it once. And just like the Jungle Cruise, I don't even bother trying to do it anymore. Pirates, I'll wait on if it's like a 10-minute wait, which is normally the case. Pirates wait time is never really that bad. So they could have done Princess in the... no. Actually, no. Don't do Princess and the Frog and Pirates of the Caribbean. No. That was a bad thing for me to say. But, yeah, it's just... I have lots of memories there. It's one of my dad's favorite rides. I think it was his favorite ride. Used to get wet. It's hot. It's Florida. So, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, in Disneyland, it makes more sense. It makes so much more sense in Disneyland. You're right near New Orleans Square, so it does make a lot of sense there. But everywhere else, I don't know. I'm at a loss. But I will be there January 22nd to ride it one last time. Probably live stream it. I don't know. Get claimed. Who knows? It's going to be a sad day. I think I have like 2 Splash Mountain shirts left. Didn't get to get any of the plushies. I'm going to have to see if someone will make me one on Etsy. Or I'll put a Briar Patch shirt on Zort. I don't know. But it's a sad. Yeah, so one, I don't know if I'm going to be happy for it with Indiana Jones. One, I think I'm really looking forward to it with Guardians 3. I think James Gunn and Disneyland doesn't have much room to add. Well, Disneywood does have room in the need to add attractions. Yeah, doing rethemes should come last. A new attraction in the space that they have would bring more people and spread out the crowd. But no, we're going to retheme an attraction and cause a crowd to form because it's a new thing and make things worse for guests. That's what's going to happen. And then it's going to be a paid lightning lane when it's changed, right? So Mine Train, and then you're going to have 3 paid lightning lanes there in like 2 years. You're going to have Tron, Mine Train, and Princess Bayou whatever adventures. That name is terrible. Like, Splash Mountain is an iconic name. Now it's going to be Tiana's Riverboat Adventures. Oh, thank you, Elsid Barrett. Thank you. I hope I said your name right. Elsid Barrett, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's this. So I don't know. I will do it once. Like, I have to. It's, it is what it is. But it's not going to be fun, if that makes sense. It's not going to be a fun day. I think I honestly think there will be some scenes in the Indy movie that I will find fun. I found scenes in Crystal Skull fun. I thought that bike chase through the school in Crystal Skull was a good scene. The motorcycle chase through the school was great. Through the library, through the dorms, the greaser fight, like all of that stuff was cool scenes. So I think that there will be some fun scenes in Indy 5. It's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be a good movie overall, but I think there'll be some fun scenes. Guardians, I think, will probably be very good, but also very sad. I think it's going to be their empire. Guardians Volume 3 will be their empire. There will be stuff that changes forever for the Guardians. That's my prediction. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's my prediction. As for that, the Splash Mountain stuff, with them announcing the possibility for expansion behind Big Thunder, it makes no sense still to do this overlay, but it will close down a very popular ride, make Tron have more demand, make Mine Train have more demand, Big Thunder have more demand, and it will make... Wait a minute. The train goes through Splash Mountain. Are they going to close the train again when they start doing the Splash Mountain overlay? I hope not. It's just going to start back up soon, I'm hoping. I didn't think about that until now, but the train does go through Splash Mountain. But I guess the area they go through, maybe they don't have to touch. That's about it for me today. This was an attempt, some live reactions, a little bit of news. Also, I had the day off, so I'm going to be at SeaWorld later today with park hopping. I'm going to throw that link in there quickly. I don't think there's video set up for that. But I'm guessing we'll have to close for at least a few days. Tree removal is directly over the tunnel. Okay. I think your train's a little different. I'm not sure about... Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting thing. Thank you all guys for hanging out. It's like I said, this was the first trying it. And it was theme park related. Kind of. In there. Theme park. But I will be live from some point Sunday. And Saturday. Oh, Saturday. I'm going to throw that link in the chat right now. Saturday is a special Perfect Park Day. We got Kristen Nova of Geeks and Gamers going to be there on Saturday for it. I'm going to drop that link so I don't forget, because I forget things like that. And it should be fun. I've got to go to the theme parks a couple of times with her, which has been a fun thing to do. So I will have to say that that's been fun. But you guys don't want to miss that. It's gonna be a different time. It's gonna be 8 p.m. on Saturday, a little bit later than normal. So remember to check that out on Saturday. Should be a lot of fun. Still be an hour about, so I'm not gonna take too much of you guys' time. The other thing I'm announcing on the 18th, the holiday special for Synergistically Offensive Sundays. I have to be very careful with that. S's trick me up. But we're going to have some cool guests. I think Theme Park Casual is going to stop by for a little bit, talking holiday stuff, holidays in the parks, holiday movies, good holiday movies, holiday food, all that fun stuff right before the holidays. I'm going to say holidays a lot. It's, you can play a drinking game with that. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Not quite an hour, but that's okay. I have to get ready to go to SeaWorld in a little bit. So as always, don't be afraid to be the fool. Have fun on your vacations. Don't forget to say hi. I won't bite. He might. And I'm pretty sure I have something I can close this out with. Oh yeah, this. Bye, y'all.